Jinx, my friend?
Yes, sir.
Could I please hear you shout if you grew up in the 90s?
Let me hear you shout if you grew up in the 90s.
There,
That's it!
Slowly kisses busting by the river.
Welcome back, guys. My name is Jinx. I'm here with Michael. We are here on the Nuzlocke challenge. How are you guys doing today?
Good. This is like Dora the Explorer. Please answer us.
Dora the Explorer.
So what did you guys have to eat today?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's yummy.
You had a salad.
I was asking the people at home. Know what I had.
No, I was noting that you had a salad. Good
We
job
were
on
doing
healthy
Dora the
choices.
Explorer.
Good job on healthy choices. You know, we're just.
I mean, yeah, but I got that salad when I were Outback a couple days ago. I got cheese fries.
Oh, okay.
Cheese fries, not a healthy choice.
You know what I'm aiming to have tonight? At some point.
Sex.
No, it's no, not November. Gosh, what are you talking?
Now, fuck that shit. we fuck that shit.
So we talked about this in a recent playthrough, which we'll talk about in a second. We were playing Halo, but I don't think that's going to ever air. Or if it does, it won't be anywhere.
I'm making something from it.
We'll make something from it, but
there's 4 hours of our lives.
yeah,
So making something.
but I don't think it's going to happen like during.
How the?
Remember, he was the one I rambasted.
You still never went to fight him.
Yeah. But we had this conversation. I feel like we can bring it up on this because I think this is going to air first, to be honest. And that is thoughts on No Nut November, because today is 11/2,
It's
otherwise
probably
known as
almost
November 2nd.
Definitely January at this point.
Yes. Well, today in the time of recording is November 2nd. And so yesterday started the official challenge of No Nut November.
Have you succeeded so far?
I succeeded, but out of fucking frustration and exhaustion of mental capacity that I didn't know I had, that had to do with 4 hours of wasted life. But Mike, what are your thoughts on No Nut November?
I mean, hey, if you want to do it, but also, why the fuck do it? Just get off.
I mean, it's fair.
God gave you sexual organs for a reason. Those reasons are to feel good. Why is... Oh, Whirlwind?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just pull out a random Pokemon.
You messed up there.
Like, I get it, it's funny, it's a meme, we make everything a meme. But also, like, why would I try?
I'm in the school of thought, which we talked about.
I mean, if you're someone that's addicted to doing that, yeah, you know, do it. Take your month off. Prove to yourself you can do it. But also, like, if you know you can do it, there's no reason to actually do it.
I feel like it's
Feel me?
It's worthy for you to. Hey.
Austin had us a heartbreak, and we're gonna lose one of our Pokemon at the end of the episode because I'm not gonna lose it on my own. But we're gonna keep that a secret of who it is. You're gonna find out here. But we're gonna continue a conversation that we started at the end of his episode,
Yes,
and that's that sequels to great movies when they suck really fucking suck.
Really fucking suck. Like, just continuing on from the trend of the previous episode, Lightning Thief wasn't the best movie, but
This is the first movie you're gonna take on here.
no. Okay, I want to comparison wise, right?
Okay.
Lightning Thief in itself, we can agree was not the best.
It was very not good. That's how I
Very
would
not
describe
good.
it.
But we can both agree that
Also, can confirm Payday is alive.
yes, where that one sat on the totem pole, whether it's a 3 for you or 2 for you, whatever it is, right?
It's not that.
I don't think
low.
it's that low. I think it sits in the 5.
I mean, I haven't watched it in a while, but
Bay is in it.
I feel like it's 6.
Bay, isn't it?
Alexandria.
Alexandria. There you go.
Yeah, she can get it.
Yes. Sea of Monsters.
I can barely remember that movie.
It was a -4. I'll help you remember.
I don't think it was that bad.
It might have been a 2. It might have been a 2.
Like, there's very few movies that are that negative, and I can think of one, and guess what? It's a sequel.
Son of Mask.
I wasn't gonna go there, but yeah, that might be that low.
What are you thinking?
So I am a fan of superhero films, as you might know.
Yes.
And even like some of the not as good ones, I still enjoy.
Yeah.
One such was a movie with Nicolas Cage, known as Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Rider. Sure. Yep, that's what I'm having. Ghost Rider, I actually really enjoyed the film. Like I thought it was definitely like a 7.5 or 8. That's where I would put the original Ghost Rider. It definitely had some flaws. It was definitely a mid-2000s superhero movie. But then this sequel came out several years later. Did you ever see
Oh, yes.
Ghost Rider 2?
Yes, I did.
Ghost Rider 2 is like in my bottom 5 movies of all time. Is how fucking bad and much I dislike that film. Like, I don't even know, was it like the whole like camera style was fucking weird, the plot was non-existent, it was just a bad fucking movie.
When we're talking about this particular topic, I want to talk about comparisons, and I want to bring up 2 critical movies.
Huh?
Marvel's Avengers.
Yep, the original?
Yep.
The original.
And Justice League.
Okay.
Okay? Side by side, movies are so fucking similar, it's insane. From concept to characters and how they play in them to the goals and everything like that.
Here we go.
Right? And I believe that the 2... the movies, they have this integral scene, both of them do, and one of them executes on it flawlessly,
Okay.
and the other
It's not?
does not, right? And that scene would be in the Avengers.
Yep.
When they are on the ship. There's a bunch of discord going around, you know. Tony and Captain America. Steve, thank you. They are beginning their kind of disgruntled resentment toward each other that's going to set up the next movie.
Uh-huh.
You know, because they brought up the fact that they were making weapons similar to Hydra.
Yes.
From the Tesseract. And so...
Spoilers for a 10-year-old movie, by the way.
Thank you. And so you have that tension starting, and then you have the tension for Thor, you know, being a god, obviously.
Yep, and they just capture his fucking brother and shit.
Yep, you've got the tension that you have on Bruce Banner, just not overall happy with the current situation.
Why would he be? He was in hiding. He was like, yo, I don't want to fucking be the Hulk and shit.
Yep, Nick Fury's in there, increasing on the tension, right? It's all going fucking crazy. You got Bruce telling everyone that he tried to commit suicide, and that was unsuccessful. Like,
Spit the bullet back out.
Insane amount, and then finally you've got him picking up the what was the name of it? The name of the staff? Did it ever have a name? The Tesseract infused staff.
I'm sure it had a name, but I can't tell you what it was.
And then you shift over to Loki, making it seem like he's like planning the whole thing, right?
Because he was.
Just absolutely, and the camera.
Loki's such a good character.
Wrap up for No Nut November is if you want to do it, do it. You know what? It's you do whatever you want.
In fact, the bigger more is just don't wrap up. Just go and rock.
As long as you understand the possible
Repercussions?
yeah. Good one. Repercussions.
Plan B pills?
Fun fact, did you know that just recently, you can hyperthing that, I'm pretty sure. The other day, it became like, known, I guess you would say, that, I guess after like 145 pounds, don't quote me on this.
145 pounds.
Plan B effectively becomes useless. Like, fact check me on this, but it literally...
That seems like a very small number for Plan B to be.
Yep. Yeah,
How did you discover this first off?
I saw it on Twitter, I believe, and like the people for Plan B were getting like, fucking, no better word, they were getting shit on, like, yeah, like they're for real.
That is accurate-ish.
Is it higher, like 175?
So it starts to lose its potency around 165, and then it basically has no effect at 175 or more.
Yeah, so that's and then I guess there was some verbiage in like the There was some verbiage that they used where I think they like said like anything over 165 was obese or something like that. Either way, they were catching a lot of flack for it. Yeah, very much so.
So, don't wrap up and go under 165. There you go.
Make sure you bring the scale with you to your hookups.
I'm going to hell.
Yeah.
See y'all there.
But that scene, they had a very critical choice to make, and it was what they were going to do with Loki, what they were going to do with the Tesseract, and, you know, of course, Thor's like, Loki's coming with me, you know, and there's this whole
we're taking him back.
Discord, right? Now let's flip it over
We're on
to
the scene,
Justice
like, right
League.
before, like, he breaks out again, right?
Right, well, let's flip it back to Justice
Where he
League.
pisses fucking Hulk off.
Because that scene right there is the scene I want to focus on.
Okay.
Justice League had the same... and
Glue's a separate Pokemon.
Yep. Justice League had the exact
Actually, my
same
Oddish side, I could just cut an Oddish the whole time. But you know what? Leave you learn. Leave you learn.
Except for in their case, they had just acquired one of the cubes. They were coming off a major successful moment, while the Avengers were not. They just got the shit beat out of them, right?
I mean, they caught it.
They caught him, but they got the shit beat out of them. Right? Either way, you know, they've got a part of the cube.
Alright, we got Gloom.
They're struggling with the choice to bring back Superman, right?
Yes.
The whole thing gets solved in seconds. The drama that was built between Diane and Bruce that they developed in that scene where they literally physically pushed each other is gone 3 seconds later, because the next scene it's like, oh no, it's okay.
We got Sad Boy now. Let's name the Gloom that we chose, because...
It looks like a sad boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the human body makes no sense.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, right? Let's just have this quick conversation, right?
Okay.
The human body. Let's talk about the brain. The brain's what? 3 pounds of fucking bacon-colored goddamn tissue.
Brain.
I believe it's 3 pounds.
Up here. Brain weight. About 3 pounds, yes.
Okay. So it's like 3 pounds of just this ground beef fucking wrapped together in a bacon weave. Sorry, guys, we got Benedict coming up here. We got to think of a name for it. What does it evolve to?
The moth thing.
The moth thing. Well, you know what?
Venomoth is the name of it.
Venomoth. Because all I want to see is, when I look at it, all I see is Butterfree.
All I want to do is live close to the sun.
Hey, you know what?
Pack your bags, because you already won.
Just call me Icarus.
Something in my way. I'll get there one day.
Barney!
I wanna be... No? Not Total Drama Island Kid?
Not a Total Drama.
I like Total Drama.
I didn't. It's not that I didn't like it. It just wasn't on for my.
I mean, I'm older than you.
Did I not just get paralyzed? I swear to God, I just got paralyzed.
I think you had a berry.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It does. Why are you fighting it?
I just wanted to get up my Dratini real quick. Do 30, but I can
I
see
feel like
that
it's
that's
just
not
gonna
going to
be easier
happen.
to
Yeah.
grind it in the battles.
It's fair. It's fair. It's fair. Well, everything's low, so we're going back to heal. What were we saying? The brain, right?
Brain.
You're talking about this
With electricity constantly flowing through it. Though.
Okay, but the electricity on this, like, less power is going through our brain than it takes to power a light bulb at a low dim. And
Well, there's no lights in here. Lights make a lot of electricity. We don't have lights in our brain.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That's why we're able to use the extra power to
But
think
the
sometimes.
point I'm going for, right? Their brain is literally just trying to play a fucking video game. Yeah, like a VR video game of what it believes is the realest thing possible, right? And and I don't know why anyone fucking wonders why people be hallucinating and shit, and why we have things that like schizophrenia and everything like that. Because, like, I mean, humans, what the fuck are we? We're just a fucking bodysuit.
Well, isn't that really the big question here? Are we our brains? Are we more than our brains?
Are we?
I mean, I believe in soul.
I believe in soul.
I mean, there's definitely there's even science to back it. I mean, the whole like, hey, when you die, there's like this mysterious weight that doesn't exist anymore.
Sorry. Speeded. Okay, time to switch. You know, you're right. There is science to back it, and
There's so much weird how much we don't know about the planet we fucking live on.
oh, planet.
Like another
yeah.
thing to back with brains and shit. We don't know why the fuck we dream. Like, have you ever thought about that? There's like We just dream it happens. Is there a reason? We don't know.
There's theories, but you know.
No one knows. No one knows why we dream.
I mean, like, in the same capacity, let's talk about how we're still practicing medicine. Like, they're very key word on the practicing part.
Oh yeah, we don't know what.
We have no fucking idea.
Look at fucking Corona, man. Like, we weren't ready for that. I mean, sure, that works out. Bring out the type that's more
you made a
effective
mistake
against
there, I'll tell you that.
you. We don't know what's at the bottom of the ocean.
Rest in peace, Noodle. Rest in peace, Noodle.
You just fucked me.
I'm sorry.
You super fucked me, man.
He fury attacked up my ass. I did not expect that.
You super fucked me, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just
There's Jolteon.
so sorry. Oh, fuck off, biker. Alright, let's try to bring back dreams. There's theories and things like that. Like I'm an avid person that I'm an avid person. I lucid dream a lot. A lot. Like, it's consistent. I
used to. I no longer do.
Yeah, it's
I
got
have crazy, weird ass fucking things.
got its ups and downs. It's got its ups and downs.
But, first off, we didn't have like really any connection to any of the characters besides Diana and arguably Bruce. Arguably Bruce.
And honestly, I'm gonna argue a little bit on Diana. They probably should have released Wonder Woman 2.
Wonder Woman 1 was released already.
I know.
There was definitely connection to Diana. She was definitely.
I didn't feel like it was enough, personally.
The problem was that you didn't like. You started off the movie with Diana and Bruce already like being like, all right, we're doing this. Where it's like really their only interaction was one scene in Batman vs Superman when they're like doing the whole like flirting heist thing,
Yeah.
and then the fucking fight at the end of the movie. That was it. Besides that, there was no like connection between them at all.
Yeah, there definitely was.
But they acted like there was.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
Well, I mean, Marvel spent 10 years building.
I don't even think that was the problem. The problem is like you needed to have these characters interacting with each other more instead of just going with it. They gave no focus to Cyborg. Like it was like, oh, he's just here, and like there was like the very first scene they shot for the movie didn't even make it in the movie. You know, what the very first scene was they shot for it.
It was Cyborg, right?
It was
when
you know
he was.
I think you're getting there.
I remember it. I just.
It was a scene of Bruce and I believe Clark, maybe he was there. But the point was that it was like the football game, like him at the football game.
Oh, okay.
Like before he got injured, which didn't make it into the movie. Did it attack me before I?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, does Pursuit do that? That's neat. I didn't know that.
Well,
It does.
He also pursued me while he was asleep, I think. I remember I was like, what the heck? How did you just do that?
Yeah, you need to focus more on Cyborg, because he got no character. I really liked the Flash, and they were like, we didn't have enough, like, group dynamics, and the whole fact that the tone was way off, because what? The tone was just off because you had the conflicting visions of Zack Snyder, who started it, and then they bring Joss Whedon in and basically told him to do the same thing he did with Avengers. But it doesn't work for the characters because they're very different. Like, Avengers are much more lighthearted than the which is why I have faith in the Zack Snyder vision that's finally coming out the way it is. Because I think like him being able to actually tell the story the way he had the characters. Like I actually, for the most part, enjoy Batman vs Superman a lot. Like I actually really enjoy the film, and I don't have a problem with the Martha thing like other people have. And I thought like he's the person that put the best Batman scene we've ever seen on screen to screen. Because like that whole like fight like right at the end, like where he breaks into the fucking place to save Clark's Martha. Like I think that's the most Batman-y scene that we've seen in live action. Like it was like ripped straight from an Arkham game. Like him just like using his different tactics and ninja skills, but also like putting fear into people. But like I think visually, Bruce or what's his name? Ben Affleck's Batman is like visually just fighting scenes. Like he's the best Batman, like actual in-suit Batman that we've gotten. And I liked his Bruce, but the problem was like I liked his Bruce, and then you know what happened in Justice League? He was a completely different character that's just like wisecracking all the fucking time. Don't get me wrong, you can have a Bruce Wayne that wisecracks, but like to go from the character he was in Batman vs Superman to all of a sudden just being like, hey, here's a joke, I'm rich. Like it just didn't work.
I need more serious, darker Bruce. I need that Bruce. I need the one that's ready to kill Superman at any point of his plans.
I don't. I don't need him that dark. Like he could definitely have grown from Batman vs Superman, but he wouldn't all of a sudden. Especially the fact that his actions led Clark to dying. He wouldn't all of a sudden
go that lighthearted out of
be joking around.
That's what I'm saying. I needed from the movie. He couldn't have gone. In my opinion, there's no way he went that way. He should have gone darker. He should have gone to that dark direction.
And I mean, like, if you look at the different stills and whatnot, that like, why the fuck does this keep missing? Oh my god. If you look at like the stills and stuff that like, and like the original images of the stuff that, if the target instructor user like it was going to be a much darker film, which I think. Don't get me wrong, it's Justice League. There should be like high moments. You could have got them. Like there's words and shit that they could have gave to Bruce to have him still be like jokey, but not like the jokey he was. It was they didn't stick to their guns forever. It was always like they had too many ideas going on. It's like stick to your vision. Like that's like the whole DC universe right now is just fucking confusing because like, okay, Wonder Woman 2 is coming out, and then Suicide 2 is coming out, but it's only like kind of following the canon. Still don't know what the fuck Birds of Prey was. Like they're like, yeah, it's connected, but it's not connected. And then
you'll find out.
And then I'm really excited what they're doing with the Flash movie.
Yes,
that seems cool, but that's even more confusing with the
timeline.
Not even the timeline, just like what Batman's canon. Like what the. Because Robert Pattinson's Batman is just like they just need to. I'm stuck to a vision. Like that's the one thing you give Marvel, regardless. There's like, hey, here's the movie that's coming out. The movies that are coming out, release them, and they're gonna come out like that. And they did it, and they followed through, and that's why everyone loved it because they had a vision and they kept to it.
I dream about work often, and it upsets me on a like, fucking.
You go in and you get paid for those hours. Hey, I dreamt of that.
I fucking wish.
8 hours.
I wish.
So you could somehow get more overtime.
I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's possible. Yeah, no, it's absolutely crazy, and the human body as a whole is just what the fuck. I mean, we don't know anything.
Do you ever see the future in your dream?
I mean, I have, but
I do a lot.
Yeah, it's not like,
especially like when it doesn't make sense. You're like, why are these groups of people together? And all of a sudden you're in that scenario, and you're like, well, fuck. I dreamt this. I remember all this. Weird shit, man.
For real. Weird shit, you know? What's the craziest dream you can think you've ever had?
Define crazy.
I guess it's up to your perspective. If I defined it, it would take a value away from the question, I suppose.
I mean, I have weird-ass fucking dreams.
I do
like
too.
Every dream. Like, I build, like, whole fucking worlds in my brain. Like, so it's like, some people couldn't consider that crazy, but that's, like, my everyday. Like, it's weird for me to, like, dream about, like, work or some shit.
So let's say this, right? When I asked the question, what was the first dream that came to mind? Because more than likely, something did.
It didn't, is the thing.
Oh,
it was just
wow.
more like the concept of what was great. Like, many dreams, many weird scenarios, whole world's been on different planets, been, like it has like its own canon that should like break reality, but because like it all follows the canon in this reality, like physics can be different, people that are no longer alive can be in there and it makes sense, people that
there's a lot of
that
alternate.
I barely know, like there's
alternate realities and alternate universes, like there's so many of those in my own head, where like I will shock back to my current universe and like.
I mean, like I've had so many dreams where like the reality of the world like ties into like me hitting my alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Like where it's like, oh no, I gotta.
And all of a
the
sudden,
people are beating me, and then it's an hour later, and it's like, well, I'm late for work now because it just tied in my fucking dream that I was supposed to get in there. So it's like lots of weird shit.
I mean, on the same topic, fucking when nightmares are on that same wave, it's just solid.
I don't really have nightmares anymore. I have not had nightmares in a while.
It's very fortunate. Not I mean, they're not like once a day, but like definitely once a month I'll have like a really fucking just a great nightmare. A rollout, interesting. Yeah, we're gonna take rollout here. Spark does more damage than Shockwave. That is interesting.
I hear this song.
Yeah, I think I'm going to. Roll out!
Hey, Dwayne's evolving to his highest evolution we're gonna see, since we're not Who would your demigod be?
I don't know. Could I pick?
No. You as yourself, knowing you. What god would? Or goddess? No, don't want to be sexist here.
I don't know. Who do you think?
Fit you?
Yeah. So we're keeping to like the core, like in Percy Jackson novels, like just those sets.
Maybe anyone you want if you got another one in mind. That sounded like a question to where like you had one where you're like.
Not like this one, but like.
I can see you being a Hermes kid.
Yeah, see that's the thing is that.
That's the first one that popped in.
Yeah, that's the first one, but I think that the only reason it pops up so easy is just because of the Bard charisma-ish factor to me, but I don't know if like it would actually be that. There should be a test for this.
I mean, as we discussed before, like how you're the Loki.
See, Loki is who
and Loki closest Greek comparison would be Hermes. Hermes is also known as a trickster god.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not like the connotation that comes with the trickster label. Yes, I can say stuff and do stuff, but like what was her name? Piper? Charm speak? I mean,
again, slight spoilers. It's been long enough. You should have seen it. Like I went in that movie 100% okay. Like, not okay, but I was like, okay, Tony's gonna die. It's gonna be okay. I'm ready. And then you know what the fuck they did, Austin? You know what the fuck they did at the start of that movie?
what'd they do, Mike?
They gave him a fucking daughter.
Yes, they did.
That changed fucking everything. Like, the whole time I was like, oh, we can't kill him now. Can't do it. No, you can't kill Tony now. And so it fucking broke my heart, man. And just fucking, what's her name?
His daughter. Sorry, I was reading.
Pepper. Piper was coming to my head, and I was like, that's not right. It's close, but it's not right. Like, her just being like, you can rest now. Oh, man. And, like, it also, like, was cool because, like, we had all these expectations. They completely subverted them. They went a completely different direction with, like, the time travel and shit. And just the fact that they kill fucking Thanos, right? Like, it was still able to surprise you, but then also meet the expectations, and then also have the big battle, and just bring everyone together and have all the characters interact. Like, it definitely gets up there. Not that, you know, Infinity War wasn't heartbreaking and great. But,
I mean, Infinity War was great. I'm not trying to take anything away.
But you asked the question, why do you ask where it's going Endgame?
Because in my opinion, I think Endgame deserves a spot while Infinity War doesn't.
Yeah.
That's where I was at.
It's not necessarily deserving. I'm not going to be angry at anyone who puts...
I mean, I'm not. It's not meant with malintention or anything like that. It's just trying to build a top 5 for me, because I don't have one readily in my head Okay. Black Panther, Avengers, Endgame.
Yeah, original Avengers is making your top 5?
Original Avengers right now is, because I'm probably missing something. Winter Soldier would be another 4th. And probably...
Spider-Man's pretty good.
It's good, but I don't know if it's...
Homecoming also very good.
Homecoming was super good too.
Vulture, I really like.
I'm not putting Ant-Man in there, unfortunately.
Ant-Man's really good, but it's like just outside of being one that makes it. Like
I'm pretty comfortable putting Guardians of the Galaxy.
respect.
But I think I have to make a hot change, and I think I'm taking out Black Panther, and I'm putting not Homecoming, but
Far From Home.
So as it stands, it would be Endgame, Original Avengers,
Okay.
Far From Home, Winter Soldier, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Alright, those are all respectable choices. So I think only 2 of those make my top 5.
Okay, what do you got?
Side note, I don't think it's in the top 5 anymore. But it might be, I gotta rethink it real quick. But, I like how you put Original Avengers in there. But always I put Iron Man 1 above Original Avengers. Iron Man 1 is a fantastic film.
Iron Man 1's amazing. So for me, where I sat on that was, in my head, I was competing Iron Man 1 with Winter Soldier. And in my head, Winter Soldier beat out Iron Man 1.
See, though, those are completely different copies. Because, like, Winter Soldier is, like, ooh, 33. Winter Soldier is just a, like, great fucking, like, if Winter Soldier wasn't connected to,
It'd be a standalone amazing film.
yeah.
100%. I agree with that.
So Winter Soldier is definitely in there. It's in my top. I haven't thought about this in a while, but it's in my top for sure. I don't know if it's number 1, but it's rounding on top. And then Endgame. Those 2 stay the same. Then I love Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy was in there for a long period of time in my top 5. But a film went on and had it get removed because it's a very similar vein. I think it's the best Guardians of the Galaxy film, even though it's not a Guardians of the Galaxy film. That's Thor Ragnarok. Ragnarok is Guardians of the Galaxy, but slightly better.
Ragnarok sits literally, if I had to put a place, at my number 6. I fucking love
It's so good,
Ragnarok.
man. It is amazing, and it is a Guardians of the Galaxy film, but somehow slightly better even though it doesn't have Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, it's of the same vein. It's
amazing.
It's what took the spot.
It's amazing for me. The only reason why Guardians of the Galaxy took it over Ragnarok was more character introduction to the.
I mean, yeah, but Loki.
I'm with you. I'm not arguing at all. You're absolutely right. I love the film. It's a respectable film. What else?
Alright, so that's 3. I had those in there. Oh, I had the list too.
You bumped out Original Avengers.
Original Avengers got bumped up by Endgame.
Okay.
I think Iron Man 1 still makes the top 5. A lot of the recent ones don't.
Homecoming. I had to give. He has to have one of them. They're both such great movies. And I think Homecoming.
Spider-Man. Not me. I might have to look at the list here in a second. Real quick.
I just
So
looked at the
I'm
list
missing.
and I'm still not
I'm
confident.
missing something.
Let's start from the beginning, right? Iron Man 1.
Yeah, but I need to go bottom down because I would remember like if I was like, oh, I thought this was better. And
Here, I'll give you a list.
I mean, I have my phone right here. I'm just getting over this trainer battle real quick. I mean, I got a couple more battles. I need a list anyways. We took a list at the end of yours. We're doing a list at the end of mine. So, Winter Soldier, Endgame, Thor Ragnarok, Iron Man 1, Doctor Strange, I think. Doctor Strange's been lying around the top 5.
Respectable choices.
I really enjoy Doctor Strange. I thought it did a lot of stuff differently. It had like some really cool moments. But most of the films are good. Bottom ones include Iron Man 2. Thor 2, Avengers 2. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was down there, but I, again, gained a lot more respect for it after Infinity War and Endgame. Really, just those three are the bottom than the others. Like Ant-Man and Wasp, enjoyable film.
I liked it.
It was just they put it at a weird spot. 'Cause it was right after Infinity War, and the next thing we get is Ant-Man and Wasp, and it's like, no.
Ant-Man and Wasp, if they could
No.
have figured out a way to put it during the original set of Up-and-Comers, which I know they couldn't have because it wouldn't have
If they just
worked
would have put it out before Infinity War, it would have been
Yeah,
fine.
it would have been
Just
fine.
right before Infinity War, because like it's a good film, but it's like
you couldn't compete with that. You
like
couldn't.
right after that happened, it was like, okay, that's great, that's awesome. Okay, back to this.
Did you just gust me in your sleep, you little hoe?
What do you mean it gusted you?
I put it to sleep and it gusted me. Well, we had Government Spy 1. We had Government Spy 2.0.
No. Government Spy was always one. We had Karen 2.0. Government Spy is still Government Spy.
Yeah.
Be your chance to call it your own. Yeah. UAV, I like it. Like it. Did you get the 3 kill streak though?
I did.
All right.
Yeah, I did. So this is another route too.
It is.
Which, I mean, apparently I'm gonna have to run for a fucking Ditto.
I don't know if that's an option. We'll find out real quick. What else you can catch?
See which one I
Did you run into any glooms? 'Cause
No.
remember glooms another.
Yep. Wondering which one I'm gonna get first, Gloom or Ditto. Dude.
Alright, Route 15.
Got it.
Down. Oh, there you go. There you go, don't even need to check.
Oh shit. I forgot it becomes you.
Yeah, that's just the whole thing. You know.
Oh fuck. I'm gonna have to actually hit this thing.
Tackle. Tackle again. Catch it. Said catch it! Ditto, if you remember, very low. Gotta go for him. Pokeball before resting. You gonna use the super rod on it?
No, I was gonna use a super potion on myself. I'm not sure if he's going to use another rest. What do you think?
Both looking like. Yeah, I guess he's. Or lost one Pokemon today. There you go.
There we
There you
go.
go.
What up, Ditto?
You got a name for it? Nah, you're definitely an Hermes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think you are?
And I could make a case for you being like an Apollo.
That's who I was thinking.
Apollo also being a bardish trickstery type. Stealing shit and whatnot.
Oh, I told you. Back to the
I know you
conversation.
don't like the
I don't
connotation,
like the connotation attached to it.
But can you honestly say that you're not, though?
Let's pull up the
Trickstery.
Let's pull up the profile.
The definition of trickster?
No. The Hermes profile.
The Hermes description. So we're naming this one Garth. No particular reason. I just thought of Wayne's World.
Got it.
I had no thought process to it. The first name popped in my head and I was like, why not? Everything else is clever names. Alright, and then we just go to this patch of grass. We got caught a Pidgeotto. Have one. What'd you catch here?
Oh, Ditto.
The one that's at the top? I thought you caught Ditto on the bottom. It's the one that's at the top.
Pidgeotto?
I'll be real. I thought that water pulse was gonna kill it, and I was gonna be like, now we don't have Pidgeottos. But it didn't, and it got in range to catch, so
Oh, good. Ueve is alive.
it's okay.
Okay.
Followed by a drone.
So
I got Apollo, everyone.
I got Poseidon. I don't know if we said it. All right, guys. That is it. Just to wrap up, during this episode, we took a major L and we lost our Dratini. We lost our Noodle. It really hurt. He lost his Jolteon on the subsequent other side. We have a lot of L's over here. I mean, we've lost... this one hurt. Squad hurt a lot. So did Serby. So did Noodle, and so did Raffy. But we are continuing on Nuzlocke as it is. We did make 3 additions to our team today.
You did.
We had Barney picked up, we had Ueve, and then we had Cummings.
Like Alan.
Yes, like Alan. But
Side note. We were talking about Loki earlier, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the disaster film called Son of the Mask?
yes, I have.
Where Alan Cummings plays Loki?
Yes.
Movie sucks. Continue.
Sucks. That has been all, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe.
And The Mask is one of my favorite movies too, and that's the sequel you fucking give me?
Bad sequels are absolutely heartbreaking. Check into Mike's episode where we continue this fucking topic because it's so annoying.
I'm
not touching that.
Alright, so as you saw over in Jinx's episode, his Noodle, which was a Dratini, died. Connect to our Krieg, who is our MVP at level 37. That's now having to go in the box.
Yeah, Noodle was my MVP.
37. Going to the graveyard. And then we get to pick a new friend that's going to become our thing. Oh, I did have an Oddish. Yeah. No, Ghastly's dead.
Yeah.
You killed yours, right?
Yeah, something happened. You don't have a Ghastly, I don't think. It wasn't in my box. We'll have to double.
Yeah, no, Casper's probably gone. But I guess our new friend, since we need a fucking electric type now, again. We're gonna get our electric type out there. He's our new friend. We picked up other friends. We got Sad Boy. We've had Rogan that I completely forgot about, that's just sitting here.
You thought he died.
He might be, who knows?
He might be.
We record a lot of these and don't remember a lot of stuff. Scabbers is still here somehow. Here's Gramps. Garth, because we just thought of a name. And Drone. No, we don't want to talk about operations. But, that's... I wonder how much quicker or slower mine was. That was about like 50 minutes. That's good. Heal up real quick. Take a look at our new team when we go into the next episode real quick, since Jinx does this, I'll do too. We got Payday up to level 25. He was lower than that. Uncle Chan sitting at level 30. He's about half a battle away from leveling up again. Dwayne, we got up to 29. He evolved, being a beast. Elvis still being a beast, but he was taking a backseat to Krieg. Unfortunately, his soul was taken away from him. Bird here at 30. Bert. Is it correct? 32, and now Boomy at 14, who I guess we're gonna try to grind up a little bit when we start the next episode. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, all that bullshit. As always, we'll still take Venmo payments. Keep good vibes.